Ladies, hello and welcome to day one full body. We're gonna get started in an all fours position, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. I want you to take your back up towards the ceiling and then arch your back, and you can leave your neck right neutral, or you can look up if you would like to. So you can look at your belly button and then you can look up or take neutral. Take some deep breaths, start connecting to your body. I'm super excited to kick off this month with you. And as always, I'll explain form and things as we go. We're looking at, after the warm-up, one big challenge to start off our workout today. And then we have a little tricep that we're going to go 3 times through. All right. Now find neutral spine. So you're not overarched or overtucked. Try to find neutral, shoulders down away from your ears. Right arm, left leg reaches out and hold. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. And then switch sides. So I want a nice fist. I want a strong flexed foot. And I want you to keep your hips and shoulders square to the ground, okay? Breathe. This is waking up all those muscles around the spine, getting us ready for the work ahead. Try to think about connecting to your body, feeling your core activate. We'll get to more of that in just a second. Last one on this side. Excellent. Now come front, hand under shoulder, knee under hip. You're going to take this other leg out to the side, fingertips at temples. We're going to take that elbow up toward the ceiling and then right back down. Nice and easy. Make sure your elbow doesn't go past the line of your body. This should feel awesome through your mid back. You might even be getting some snap, crackle, and pops like I am right now. Good. One more time on this side and other side. So this month we know is advanced. So I know I don't want to scare some of you off. I know some are newer to the group coming out of the challenge and might not feel super advanced yet, whereas some of you have been in here for a couple of years and are really excited at the chance to be advanced. Come on down to your back. Just want to let you know I will show you modifications to make things easier, and as always, I'll show you progressions to make it harder. Hands to your abdominals right at the front of the core here. I want you to curl those shoulder blades off the mat or off the floor. Look through the thighs and breathe in through the nose. Exhale, let it go. We are connecting to our core in through the nose. Exhale, let it go. You should start feeling some burning or some shaking and those muscles activating. Release. Rest your neck for just a second. Curl up again. Alternating toe taps. Take one foot at a time off of the mat or off of the floor. So now we're connecting into our deep core, our low abs as well. Good. Breathe. 2, 1. Plant the feet hip width or a tiny bit wider. Turn your toes slightly out. Shoulders away from ears, palms up. Push up through the heels. Squeeze your glutes on an exhale. Inhale, don't let your glutes touch the ground, and go right back up. Good. Last couple exercises down here, and we're going to bring it standing, ladies. As always, please have water with you and take breaks whenever you need it. Grab your thighs, roll up or roll over and roll up. Come all the way up and grab a long band. Doesn't have to have a ton of resistance just yet. We're just going to double it over to where you feel some resistance. If yours is looser, feet under hips, knees soft. Pull wide toward the center of the chest and then up and over. Good. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Being mindful of not leaning back in the small of our back. So that helps. Keeping those knees soft helps avoid that overarch. Good. Last couple, we're waking up those upper back muscles and our rotator cuffs. Now step on that band, shoulders down away from ears. Look at the floor and row towards, I want your elbows coming towards the bottom of your ribs. So we're waking up the muscles in the back. Think about pulling your shoulder blades back toward each other. 2 more. Good. And if you're newer and you're like, whoa, you are rapid firing through this warm up, knees soft, press away, waking up push muscles now. We do. I try to cycle us really quickly through the warm-up, but don't worry, I keep it super similar so that you won't even have to think about it beyond probably the first week. Good. Rest, especially this month as we are doing full body. Our warm-up is going to be very similar every single time, so it's really efficient time-wise. You don't have to worry about a ton of new exercises, and we can get right into it. All right, leg swings. You can grab a wall or a chair if you need to, or if your balance is great, we're just going out and across, breathing in through the nose, exhaling out the mouth. While we finish this warm up with our leg swings, I'm going to tell you what the challenge is to start off today's workout. What we want to work up to. This is a big standard of being advanced in the fitness world, I lied, we're gonna do one more, butt kicks, is being able to squat, goblet squat, for 25 plus reps. We'll start with 25, half of your body weight. Okay, that's a big number for a lot of us. A lot of us are not quite there yet. I am not quite there yet, working back up from being postpartum here. So, and still being, you know what I mean. So I do not want you to all of a sudden pick up an 80-pound weight today or 90-pound weight or whatever pound weight and try to squat it for the first time. And a lot of us don't have access to that. But that is, in the name of being advanced, a challenge that I'm posing to you that you can think of working towards. We're only going to do this one time right here at the start of this workout to see what we can get. So if you're newer and you know that you can definitely squat a 15, a 20, a 25 pounds for, 10 reps or 12 or 15 reps, maybe pick that up, see if you can get it for 25. Mark down that weight, and then next week try just to increase it. I can't say enough. Make sure you're being safe above all else, and then go up from there. So feet on the squat are going to be hip width or wider. Your core is braced. Your chest is up. We go back like we're tapping a chair on an inhale. We exhale, we come here. We do not over thrust through. One set, 25 reps, that's it. Go with what you know is going to be safe. I know I can get about 15 reps with my 35 currently. So I'm going to grab 40 today and try for 25 reps with 40, and then going up as I can other weeks. Okay, here we go. Core brace, chest up, inhale down, exhale up. Make sure we're not rounding through that low back. Butt is like we're tapping a chair, and then right back to center. Good. Inhale, exhale, light grip on that dumbbell or kettlebell, whatever you're using. And get creative as you try to advance, even throughout this month, and you're maxed out on weight. Could you put two weights together and try with two weights together? You could even put a band around this to make it more difficult. You put the band around the dumbbell and then around your feet. Here we go. 7 more to 25. Push hard, core braced. Last 3. Perfect. Last one. Rest, get water while I show you what's next. Awesome job. Tricep means we are doing the next 3 exercises in a row, but they all have to be done. Actually, 2 of them have to be done on one side than the other. So we get some natural breaks. I'm not too worried about incorporating breaks today because we will get them. It's called a bird dog row, and this is what it looks like. First, I'm going to say, for those of you who need the modification, who are newer to me, we're going to stick with a unilateral row, which can look like this, or it looks like putting same knee, same hand on the bench and rowing. The whole row is going to be the same, so I'll explain form of that as we go. The advanced part comes in this month by placing the opposite leg. So if I'm rowing with my left, I'm going to extend my right leg. Just became a bird dog row. It just became a heck of a lot of core and really tough. So we're going to do that together first before I show you the other exercises. Like I said, if balance is not there yet, core strength is not there yet, you're just going to prop up somewhere and hit the unilateral rows. We are doing 10 of these. I am going to try it with this weight, see how it goes. And as always, if something feels really easy by the end of a set, you're going to go up in weight. If it felt a little too tough and your form was breaking, you can go down. Here we go. Shoulders away from ears. We exhale, inhale. We're getting 10 on each side. Now, once you're convinced of that form, which is elbow going toward the ribs, just like the warm up, you're not over twisting. You're not opening up here. You're stopping right in line with the body, ideally. You can go ahead and look down so you're not craning your neck to look at me. That was 10 on that side. So we take it right away to the other side. Hip, shoulders square to the bench. Shoulders down away from ears. We row. Now that back leg should be ideally in line with the body. We don't want it way up. That's not the point of this, is a big old leg lift. 2 and 1 and rest. Okay, we move quickly. We just got a little rest on each side. Now we rest those pull muscles and we're going to be pushing. Level 1, option 1 here is to take your 2 dumbbells that you're going to chest press or floor press and get on the ground with them. And then I will show you level 2 is going to get just a little bit funkier. So I'm adjusting my weights here to get them down a bit. And grab water, grab 2 equal weights. I meant to use that at the heavier weight because that adjustable weight's not going down for me. So we're going to use this guy. Level 1, you're down on the floor, shoulders away from ears, and this is to work your chest, triceps, and shoulders. So it looks like this. Your elbows come towards your ribs. It's exactly the opposite of what we just did, and you've seen lots of chest presses before if you've worked with me. That's level 1. If you want like a little bit more core, you could take the knees up or extend it, and that is going to give you some great core work. If you want even harder, you're going to do what's called a Chinese plank press, which gets really wild. So again, as you're comfortable, limitation is I cannot like hold this stuff for you while you try to get on it. You're going to keep your weights really close. And we've done this before if you've been in the Chasing Greatness group a while. You are going to put your shoulder blades on the bench. You're going to get your feet up on that other bench, step, or chair. Now, you don't want your glutes to be hanging down like this. You want to zip everything up. Get those weights to face each other. Now, everybody, whichever option you're doing, you're going to join me. You're going to get those knuckles to ceiling. So no broken wrists here. Keep it straight and strong. Look up at the ceiling and go. Inhale down, exhale up. So by elevating the feet, if you're doing that, you should feel so much work right now in your glutes and hamstrings and the front of your core too, your abs, to keep your body still. 3, 2, 1. Come down as safely as you can. Weights towards the thighs. Step it up. Awesome job. Okay, one more new exercise to show you today. I know we are going quickly. You need a band. Ideally, a stronger band than you used in your warm-up, or you can double it over if you need just to make more tension, or that's too much. Sometimes that's too much on my band. I just come in a couple times, pull a little bit so it's not as much slack. We are RDLing with a band pull apart, and it looks like this. An RDL is a hip hinge. So whatever leg is back, we're kickstand RDLing. So this is your little kickstand like on a bike. Front leg is mostly straight, can be a little bit soft in the knee. Hips go back, hips come up. If you're newer to me, you might even want to stay with that today and just put 2 weights down the side. That would be a little bit more beginner style. To make it advanced, what we're going to do, I just turned around. The leg that is front, it'll be the easier way to say this. The leg that's front is your arm is going to pull down towards that leg. You're going to do a band pull apart as we RDL. So it is off center. That's why you're going to get so much core out of this. It's so much balance. It's advanced. No other way to say it. So hips are just going back as that band pulls down. I am not over twisting. My hips, shoulders are still square with the floor. I'm coming straight down, straight up. And it's inhale down, exhale up. Let's go. 10 on this side. Inhale, exhale. Yes, I know. Feels like you want to fall over. Good. So you're keeping that arm really straight. So you're also getting a pull exercise out of this. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. And this one's new to all of us, so it might feel wonky. That's okay. Other side, leg that's front gets the low hand. We pull. So all your weight, ladies, is in your front foot. You should be feeling this bottom half-wise in your hamstring, right up the back of the leg. Inhale, exhale. You got 5, 4, holy cow, 3, 2, and rest. Excellent. Rest, shake it out, get water. That was round 1 of the tricep. So we're going to go back to the top, starting with the row, Chinese plank press, RDL both sides. We'll be cooling down before you know it. All right. So assess before you start this set. Should you go up a little in weight? Should you go down? Was it all working pretty well? And think about connecting to your body even more. First time through, we're always kind of looking at the exercises to learn them. Second time through, I want you to really focus on connection. Where are you feeling this? First exercise, we're focusing on feeling it from these big old back muscles, our lats and our mid-back. We're not pulling from our arm. We're pulling from our back is where it starts. All right, set it up. Neck and shoulders are relaxed, and your shoulders are down away from the ears. Ooh, okay, square it up. Foot flexed. Here we go. Core tight, belly button down to the bench. We pull, reach, pull, reach. A little shaking is okay. I'm shaking too. That's all right. Think about that all month long, ladies. This is an advanced kind of style. So if you're like this, these workouts are making me feel other side, like I've never worked out before, or like I'm a newbie here, that is okay. That's the point. We're leveling up a little bit. Exhale, inhale, shoulders down away from ears. You're almost there. 5 more times. Big pull. 5, 4, yes, 3, 2, and 1. Now we can usually pull more than we can push. So that weight should probably have been your heaviest for the day today. Think about that the next couple rounds too. If you felt like you had more to give, if you feel like you could do 5 more reps there, you got to go up next time. All right, here we go. Shoulder blades on bench number 1, heels on bench or step number 2. Get your hips up. Inhale, exhale. Elbows toward the ribs, knuckles to ceiling, light grip on the dumbbells. You got 5, 4, 3. Think about pushing with the chest. Whew. And rest. Awesome. Funky little kickstand coming. Can you add a little bit more resistance with the band now that you know what's going on? Remember, hips are just going back and up. The front leg is going to be the hand that goes low. I'm going to try it totally doubled up this time. Oh, that's too much. I have one bad shoulder, and we are not going to push that one today. All right, so we go low. That's why we try it. Low. Good. Inhale, exhale. Halfway on this side. 5, 4, awesome. 3, 2, beautiful. Last one. Switch it up. All in the hips. We are not squatting. Weights in that front foot. Hips go back, hips come up. As that bottom arm pulls, just past the knee really is the target. 5, 4, 3, 2, last time. 1, and rest. Fantastic. Okay, get water, shake it out. If you're newer to me, I always say in the workouts, like, go switch your laundry, go do something. And I mean it, you do need to rest in strength workouts, but the amount that we need to rest depends a lot on what we're doing, because today, the nature of it, one side already gets a rest, like with the row or like with the RDL. We are not taking quite as much rest time today, and we're moving a little bit more quickly through it. So the great news is 2 rounds down. Better news is just 1 round to go. So don't worry about saving anything in the tank. Go for a weight that you think, all right, this might be a bit of a challenge. I might not get there, but maybe you will. The worst thing that can happen is you fail out at it, meaning maybe you get 3 or 4 reps in. You're like, this is way too heavy. Then drop down to the lighter weight. All right, but always form first. Form's got to be great. No injury. All right, so last round, and then we are cooling down. One hand under shoulder, shoulders down away from ears. Extend the opposite leg than you are rowing, and let's go. Pull, reach, up. Yes, focus, hip, shoulder, square. Brace the core. 3, 2, 1. Can you connect even more to the body? Let's go. Other side. Pull. 10. Last time. 8. Drive the elbow back. 7. Good. 4. Finish. 3, 2, and this weight is done. Oh, this is a little bit of a sneaky workout today, I feel like, where does not overtly feel like, wow, huffing and puffing, wow, like a lot of burning. It's a question newer people usually have too, is if it's not feeling, I'm not feeling the burn, does it work? Is it effective? Talk to me tomorrow when you're probably feeling this in sneaky places, like in your back muscles. Here we go. Hips up and neck is relaxed. We drive. Inhale, exhale. Good light grip on the weights. This is one of my very favorite variations because you get so much core while you're really working all your push muscles. I love good rest here. I love a good bang for a buck, and that is totally what this month is, by getting full body in. So even if you have to miss a workout sometime, you know that you still got full body in a couple times a week. All right, whatever leg is going back first. Sorry, that's going to be the high hand. I have to think about it every time. Front foot is going to be the low hand. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hips back, hips up. Nice strong pull. Come on, drive it. 5 more times. Back, up. 4. It's really good to be training in this way where you're kind of like bent over and twisted, because isn't that just 90% of our days when we usually injure ourselves? It's never just, oh, I was doing something really simple. It's usually like I was twisted in a weird position with weight or tension somewhere. So we're training our body to do the right thing in that situation. 4, 3, this is it. 2, and you're out. Excellent job. You can toss that band right to the side. And I always give us, if you're newer here, just a quick stretch. So don't pause it. Don't turn it off and leave, because it's just a minute or two. I save deeper stretches for mobility or stretching specific days, but I always leave us with stretching the muscles we just worked. It's a great way to close it out, collect ourselves. Really, really nice job today. Shoulders down, away from ears. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, let it go. We're going to hamstring stretch. You can bring your leg to the floor, or if you still have that bench or step handy, you can go ahead and put your leg up on it. Just don't push down on it. And if you're on the floor, same thing. Hands can be on hips, but just breathe into it. Don't force yourself to push past a range that your body's not comfortable with. Just take a deep breath. And on the exhale, try to deepen it to where you feel comfortable, not forced. Awesome. Other side. Sit back. Well done. Getting right into it, getting your first workout done. Take your palms together and reach, stretching out that mid back. And it's designed this month to complement each other. So you don't necessarily need to do everything in the same order. Like in 2 days, you could do the third full body day or whatever, mixing it around like that. But you just don't want to do 2 of these full body strength back to back. That's why we have that little Pilates style, mobility style, still full body, but different way of training, has kind of an active recovery day. You don't want to hit the weighted ones 2 days in a row. If you find yourself kind of in a position where some weeks tricep stretch, you have to like back to back your workouts, because say you're traveling on the weekend, you still want to get them all in. That would work. You could do these Monday through Friday. But say for whatever reason, you would have to do strength 2 days in a row, then just go ahead and pop back into the workout library and pick like an upper body for one day and a lower body for another day, just so that you're not working full body, not working the same muscle groups 2 days in a row. My favorite stretch, we're going to end with it here. Bring your elbows to your knees, bend your knees, and relax your head. We are going to decompress the spine gently. Just look one way and then the other, and you can close your eyes. If you want to take it a step further, you can loosely hold on to your elbows. Give yourself a little side to side sway. Deep breaths in through the nose. Exhale it out. In through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Just one more time. This should feel so good on your low back release as well. Slow roll up. And I want you to think about and maybe make some notes on the weights you did today. Inhale up, exhale down. The point is to try to progress. Maybe it's adding reps next time, getting it to 12 reps of everything, and then trying weight. But definitely make a mental note or an actual note, if you're like me and would forget, about that weight specifically that you used for the goblet squats as well. And we'll try to advance that. All right, excellent work. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time.